Hey guys, I hope you like the new setup. I just changed the lighting a bit. I've got some new lights here, I got a new light here. And then in the background as well, we're going to be putting some more new lighting. So we're testing that out today, and also we're talking about courage. Welcome back to the video, guys. My name is Kshitij. I teach you guys about dating advice, personal development, and how to build your Iron Man lifestyle, your dream lifestyle. Today we're talking about courage, and as I've progressed with games, courage has meant very different things. To be honest, you will be needing to use courage in your game, in your day-to-day life, the way you're viewing things to be, specifically when it comes to games. So when you're starting out with game, you're gonna go out, and there are gonna be multiple situations where you feel like you can go out there and do the approach. There are gonna be multiple situations where you feel that okay, that girl in my class, that girl I keep seeing all the time, or maybe that girl in the mall, at the metro, or in the club, I'm gonna go and talk to her today. Or when you reach your classroom, you will be shit scared. You will just not be able to do it. And at that point, you have to find your courage. You have to find your power of courage. Today we're going to talk about that and how you can find it. So number one, if you're someone who's just starting out with game and who does not have any idea about game a lot, mostly this is what's going to happen. You're going to go out, you're going to feel the fear, and you're going to quit. But there needs to be a point in time where you need to decide that I am not going to quit. I am going to do the approach. It could be risky, alright? It could definitely be risky. You might be thinking you might be getting beaten up out here. Maybe the girl does not respond the way you wanted to respond. Maybe there's a girl in your class, and if you go up to her and you talk to her, she does not respond the way you wanted to respond, and you will be embarrassed in front of your friends, in the entire class, and maybe even in the office. So anytime you talk to girls, you need to be courageous about it. You need to go out there and you need to face your fear and start taking risks. That's a very important concept out here, and there is in no way, in no reality can you escape that. Can you get over it? Alright, so when you're starting out, some actionable tips you can do. Go out, commit to yourself that I am going to do the approach. Alright, commit to yourself that I'm going to do the approach. If I see the girl, like once you've seen the girl, do not let yourself off the hook. Because what's going to happen is, you're always going to backward rationalize. Be like, I'm going to talk to the next one. I'm going to talk to the next one. Let the next one come. Maybe this one is too short. Maybe this one is too tall. This is all about approach anxiety. It's going to come up. Okay, but you got to find the courage. You got to overcome that fear. And the main difference that's going to be between someone who's starting out with game who hasn't done a single approach versus someone who does approaches, or someone who gets girls, is basically that, like, guys like me, we know that it's going to be difficult if I go up and talk to the girl, that this might go wrong, but I choose to do that. Okay, giving you a very real example. Right now, last week, what happened? I was out at a club. There was this foreigner girl. She was not Indian. She was from abroad, and she was dancing. Alright, so I went in. I started dancing with her. Like, she was standing in the middle, and a friend was standing side me. And there was this group of 6 guys who had surrounded her and who wanted to talk to her, who were thinking that this is how we're gonna get the girl. So it's basically like there's something happening in the middle. Like, just imagine a fight breaking out. There's a fight happening in the middle. There are people surrounding. People are thinking, I think we should go in and break the fight, or maybe we should go in and we should save our friends if our friends are there, or maybe take the side of our friends and beat up the other people, something like that. But at the end, no one is getting in the middle. No one is ready to do the dirty work. No one is ready to face their fears and just go in, because it is intimidating. For me, the same scenario. Girl standing in the middle. 6 guys have circled around her. One of the guys is trying to just kind of just being like dancing right next to her, thinking that she's gonna start talking to her, or maybe she's gonna like him just because he's hovering around. So you never want to do that. You want to literally go in or not go in at all. Just be very fucking decisive. So I was standing right next to that group side man. I was with a friend of mine. I was just talking to him, and I was like, oh shit. Like, I look at the girl and I'm like shit, this girl's very pretty, huh? I look at her, she kind of looks at me. It's just like, it's not even an eye contact thing. It's just like, we just look at each other, and it's just like, when you're looking around, there are some people in your field of view who's like that. So she looks away and I'm like, God damn, I think I'm gonna do the approach. So there are like 6 guys standing. ऐसे मैं हटाता हूँ उन्हें. Okay, I move them aside. I walk in. I start dancing with the girl. I match her energy. I start dancing. These guys, they don't know what the fuck is happening. There are 6 guys who are surrounding me, trying to talk to the girl. Now, what one of the guys does, like the guy who's trying to, just dance with her and hover around, he tries to come in the middle. He comes in the middle between her and me, and I'm just standing there, maintaining my cool, not doing anything crazy, not even trying to engage him. just letting him take the pressure. Because mostly what's going to happen is you will not be able to take the pressure. Sometimes when you see the girl, you might want to go up to her, you walk up to her, but then at the last moment you feel like, no, I can't do this. Sometimes what's going to happen, you're going to talk to the girl and then you're going to notice people looking at you. You won't be able to take the pressure. Or what's going to happen is, it's going to be fine if you talk to one girl, but if they're like, let's say 3 girls or maybe 4 girls, then it becomes something even more difficult. Or if there are guys in the set, if she's got a male friends with her, then it's going to be a bit more difficult, right? Similarly, a lot of people keep saying this thing that, I have a crush on this girl, but she's always with the friends. What the fuck do I do? Like, you can't do anything. You got to go and take the pressure, be bold and man the fuck up. That's all you can do. Find your courage. At any point in time you find yourself into a difficult situation, you need to be taking the pressure. Why? This is a mindset shift, alright? I want you to make this mindset shift as soon as I complete saying this, alright? So what happens is, anytime there's a lot of pressure and the guy who can maintain that pressure, the guy who can take that pressure and face it, is the one who's going to have more value. Because everybody knows this is a difficult thing to do and you're doing that. It's a bold move. You're a courageous guy, high fidelity communication, high value person. Attraction is going to be happening because not anybody can do that. It's something which is difficult and you've proved your mettle, you've proved your point that you can do it, alright? And now, when you're starting out, you'll not be able to take a lot of pressure. As and when you progress, you want to be doing more and more things where you want to take up more pressure and just be very comfortable with the pressure. For an example, let's say you're talking to a girl, right? Everything is going perfectly fine. 5 minutes, 10 minutes away. Maybe this girl is in your class, maybe this girl is, you've just told her pros, or maybe she's in your office. Everything is going fine. And then suddenly a call comes, or maybe your friend comes in the middle, or maybe just, there's a low point in the conversation where you don't know what to say and she's not investing in the conversation. So you just sit there, stand there, whatever the fuck you're doing, and you just look at her like, okay, what do I do now? At the point, your default response is going to be to leave the set. It's going to be to leave the girl and be like, okay, bye, I'm going to see you later. Don't do that. Don't do that at all. What you do instead is, notice that you have an urge to leave, but she hasn't asked you to leave. Maybe she really likes you, alright? And you're gonna fuck it up if you leave at this moment. So just stay for like a minute longer. If your urge is every time to leave, like, if you notice yourself talking to a girl and every time there's a lull in the conversation, there's like a low point in the conversation, or you run out of things to say, you want to leave? Don't leave. Start with staying in for like, let's say 30 seconds more. Staying with the feeling that's asking you to leave. Okay, just stay with the feeling. Just look at it. Just notice what it is. Has the girl asked you to leave? No. Why do you think it's awkward? Because you're feeling it's awkward. What if it's not awkward for her? Or why can't you just be like, okay, your turn. You tell me something about yourself. I've been talking for a really long time. Just stand there. If you're comfortable with the thing, she's gonna be comfortable with it. At the same time, you don't want to be just standing there for like the next 2 minutes. What I'm saying here is, you want to just notice the feeling, be present to it, look at it, and don't judge it. And then just stay there. Don't judge it being like, okay, this is a bad thing, I gotta run away, this feeling, I'm not liking this. Observe the feeling, just stay there. Stay there for 30 seconds longer. If you leave instantly, you're not gonna get anything from there. Your higher probability of getting the girl or making something out of it, or maybe just learning something out of the interaction, is if you stay. So initially you're gonna be staying for 30 seconds, then you do it to a minute, then you do it to 2 minutes, and then you'll be comfortable taking that pressure. Once you're comfortable taking that pressure, what you can do is you can start to think now, okay, how do I restart the conversation again? Not even think, just like say the first thing that comes to your mind, right? Let's say I'm talking to a girl, blah, 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 everything's going right, and then suddenly it's like, okay, what the fuck do I say now? What do I say? So I just look around, shoes. Okay, I just got new shoes. Hey, have you checked out my new shoes? I got the new Vivo Barefoot. Do you know the shoes which have a lot more cushion and the shoes which don't have a lot more cushion, which ones are the more fucked up? Tell me. Exactly, I knew it. You're gonna say the shoes with cushions like the Ultra Boost and Yeezys are gonna be amazing. Obviously, I've got nothing against Yeezys. I love Kanye. Like the song "Niggas in Paris." Whenever that fucking plays, I go every time crazy. I remember each and every lyrics, each and every line of that song is like, where's the jacket, Marjola? Doctors say I'm the illest because I'm suffering from realness. Got the niggas in Paris and I'm going gorillas. Huh? So now I do this, and now I'm back in the game again. I've started the conversation again, even though there was a roadblock in the middle, even though there was a problem where I wanted to leave. Now that I haven't left, and I have started to think that, okay, what can I do now? Jo ho gaya, wo ho gaya. What has happened has happened. I can't do anything about that. What can I do now in this very moment so that, I can progress or I can just learn something out of it, right? If you leave, you're not going to learn anything. Also, the probability of you getting the girl, of you getting a result at that point is if you stay, okay? Let's say even if that's a 1% probability, the probability of success when you leave, how much is that? That's like 0%. So what should you be doing in that situation, which is staying? So Here, courage and endurance. Endurance is really like one of very big things, because when I was out, like I'd face like a roadblock where suddenly I wouldn't have anything else to say and the vibe was kind of like dying down. I'd want to leave instantly. But when I started enduring that awkwardness, when I started taking up that pressure of this example that I gave you, that there are two girls standing in the middle, it's a difficult approach, right? I know it's a difficult approach. There are 6 guys surrounding her. Everybody wants to talk to the girl. I know things might just go bad, whereas also I know that things might not go bad because I believe in myself, and fuck these guys though. Like, fuck him. They're not onto the girl, they're half-assing it, they're not alpha man, they can't do shit. So I go in. I see the risk, I analyze it, and I go in. I was feeling the fear. I was feeling that it was difficult. But these days, like when I do things like these, like even from the start, right? When like if you're in game, if you're in a cold approach pickup, if you're approaching random people, it's always amazing that you're getting results and you're meeting some amazing people. Maybe you're dating them, maybe you're in an open relationship with them. Whatever you're doing, you're having crazy adventures. But just the feeling of overcoming your own fears is what's going to change you on a deeper level and make you the man that you always wanted to be. So that at this point is something which I strive for more. That wherever I have barriers or wherever I have my fears, I overcome them, and then also knowing social dynamics so that I can handle those 6 guys out there, because already they don't know the girl. So if they don't know the girl, I don't have much to do. So it's just me taking care of my fear and enduring the pressure that's gonna come up. Make a bold move, take risks, and then once these guys come, maintain my frame, maintain my integrity, maintain my state of mind, and not let it crumble and not fall into the pressure and start apologizing or try to exit the set. Maintain my state out there, get into a battle with them if that is what I want. And because I did that, those guys couldn't really do anything. The guy that had come in the middle, he went back to his thing, he started talking to his friends. I could sense like all of them are just talking, they're just thinking, what the fuck is this guy doing? But I was like, god damn, this is my time to shine, this is my glamour duty, this is my, like I'm the star out here, guys. Like I'm the celebrity, you guys are not there at all. So you want to be doing that, you want to find that courage, wo nahi hoega. So if you're someone who's just starting out and it's very, very difficult for you to do the approach, and maybe you can only talk to girls when you're drinking, that's completely fine. So when we're learning game, we put certain pressures on ourselves that when we go out to game, when we go out to the club, we're not going to drink. We're not going to have even one drink at all. Because why? Because we want to work on our real confidence and we don't want to work on a fake personality. But at some time, having a couple of drinks or maybe having a beer can loosen you up. So if you're starting out, it's very difficult for you. Maybe you're going out for a month and you're not able to do the approach. You're going to the club, nahi ho raha hai. Just take a drink, man. It's okay. Like you don't owe anything to anybody. You're not answerable to anybody. And if you're having, let's say, a couple of drinks right now, you also want to get to the part where you can do the approaches without relying on alcohol, because that shit is not healthy for you. So what you can do is you can progressively desensitize yourself. So let's say right now you go out and you're having like 4 drinks a night. What you do is next time you go out, you just have 3 drinks, all right? And then you start approaching anyway. Then you have 2 drinks, and then you have 1 drink. Or maybe you can be like, I'm going to talk to 5 people first, and then I'm going to get a beer. And then do not take the second beer at all. Maximum what I would say is like, 1 or 2 drinks. Don't take more than that, because you want to work on your real personality and have everlasting change and long-lasting change and develop that real core confidence. What drinking every night does is you go out, you get drunk, and then you start doing approaches. So now what that means is your drunk personality is the one that's doing approaches. But then when you wake up the next day, your drunk personality is not there. So let's say you continue that for a year. It's your drunk personality that's doing approaches. It's getting more and more and more awesome. But then when you sleep, when the drunk personality goes away, you wake up, you're with that own feeling that you have all day, and nothing has really changed. So you want to drink more and drink more and drink more and drink more and drink more. So what you do is don't work on your drunk personality, work on your real personality. Maybe have a couple of drinks if you're starting out if it's really difficult for you. Desensitize yourself, and then later on, when you don't need to rely on alcohol to do approaches or to do game, at that time you can choose to maybe drink just for leisure or just with friends or just social drinking, or maybe going out on dates and then drinking. At the same time, drinking or not drinking does not make you a good person or does not make you a bad person. Do not believe in that shit, alright? Also, you're not answerable to anybody, and the standards that you hold yourself to are your own completely. They're completely your own. They do not need to be derived from anybody else. Someone else could be wanting a different thing. You might be wanting a different thing. Someone else would just want to have sex with a lot of girls. You might want to get married to one particular girl. Or maybe you want to be someone who wants to transform into this kind of a person who's amazing, who can talk to anybody. And then out of that abundance, choose who you want to get married to. Or maybe at this point in life, you don't want to date. You just want to, just have an adventure. Maybe you're in college and you just want to have an adventurous sex life. Just have a lot of friends and just have fun. Just make sure it's consensual, and everything else is going to be fine. So, ending the video, courage is important, endurance is important. You need courage. Agar shuru mein nahi ho raha hai, if it's difficult for you in the start, maybe have a couple of drinks. We call it liquid courage. That's going to help you get out of your head, be in your body, be more open, and find that piece of courage. Then progressively desensitize yourself, and then keep going out and make sure you do the approach. Also, watch the video on approach anxiety that I've put up. I'm going to put up here or maybe here. click on that, watch it so that you don't put yourself off the hook. Also, whenever you go out, once you make a decision that I'm going to talk to this girl, make sure you talk to that girl and not back off because there's fear coming up. Because guess what? Fear is always going to come up. There is no way you can escape it. You only learn how to deal with it. And then once you work on a very deeper level with yourself, you want to also start seeing that fear and start telling yourself the reality of the situation. That it's okay if I go up and talk to the girl. And also try and get to the core of it. Where is this fear of talking to girls coming from? And try to let go of that part of yourself as well. So mostly when fear comes, do not be violent to yourself. Do not be like, I'm going to do this, otherwise I'm a piece of shit. You want to be on your own team. You want to be a cheerleader. You want to find the courage to do the approach, have the outward approach, but at the same time, your internal dialogue needs to be of love, encouragement, and being your own biggest cheerleader. That being said, guys, we're gonna end the video out here. I'm gonna see you guys next week. I plan on doing more videos. Yeah, I want to do videos like every 2-3 days maybe. So what happens usually is whenever I go out, I do get ideas. Mostly whenever I go out, I do get ideas, and there are new things that I learn. There are new epiphanies, or maybe I'm just chilling and then there are new ideas, or maybe I'm on the mentorship Q&A. If you're not a part of the Q&A, guys, sign up. Prices are gonna go up. Okay, so mentorship Q&A, people are asking me questions, and because people are learning, I can also answer like good level questions. So that gives me even more ideas, and I want to make videos about that. So I plan on doing videos much more regularly. Let's see how that pans out. I want to maintain the quality of the videos. That being said, guys, I like you'll be seeing more of me, and we're gonna do more of these kind of videos where I'm just sitting down and the one concept about game I'm just covering up, or there's just something new that I've learned, or there's something which I feel that I should be putting out. That being said, guys, that's gonna be the video from my side. I'm gonna see you guys soon. If you're not subscribed yet, alright, so that you know that I'm gonna be seeing you soon and then my new videos popping up. If you aren't subscribed yet, just make sure you hit the subscribe button. It's gonna be down there. If you don't like to hit it, just spank it, smash it, demolish it. I'm gonna see you guys soon. I think this is the 5th time I said that. Anyway, peace.